Greetings and welcome to your weekly forecast, Thoth Tarot and Angel Message. Thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Kat Morgan and I welcome you to this channel, to this video, and to this space. This is a weekly forecast energy reading for the collective, and it is timeless, so whenever you come across this video, however you come across it, it's the right time for you to be getting this message. Although it is a weekly reading, even if you get it in the middle of the week, the end of the week, whatever, you have the opportunity to do a look back, see how the rest of the week had gone compared to the cards that were pulled for the reading. So thank you so much for joining us. For new folks that have never been here before, please feel welcome in this space. The only reason why I'm here is because you're here. So thank you so much for joining us today on our little adventure. So what are we going to be doing as we're doing this energy reading? We're going to be pulling 3 cards from Aleister Crowley's Thoth Tarot for the Monday, Tuesday. The first part of the first part of Wednesday will be the first card. The second card will be for the latter part of Wednesday and into Thursday and Friday. And then finally that third card will be for the weekend. We'll also pull an overarching angel message from our Messages from Your Angels deck by Doreen Virtue and get an overarching energy of the angelic messages as well. So let's go ahead and get started. What are we looking at as we're coming into the beginning of the week? So Monday, Tuesday, and the first part of Wednesday. Okay, no surprise. We seem to do this. I don't, honestly, cards are shuffled all the time, every time before I start these readings. And we're not getting the same cards every time, but we're getting the same message every time. As we start out the week, we're all, guns blazing, we're gangbusters, we're all, all in it to win it. And that's all well and good. We start out with the 3 of discs for the beginning of the week. This represents works, Mars in Capricorn, and the Hebrew letter Bina on the Tree of Life. So business, paid employment, a job, commercial transactions, so specifically regarding money, the exchange of money, flea markets and crafting and that kind of thing. Constructive building up, an increase of material things, actually acquiring more stuff, growth, commencement of matters to be established later. So beginning business adventures, getting started with the conversation of how everything's going to be set up. We have here a 3-dimensional pyramid as you would be looking at it from above. So that's the point at the center there, okay? It is placed on 3 wheels on which are the signs for Mercury, sulfur, and salt. A fundamental analysis of the components of Earth according to the alchemists. And of course, when I see red wheels, I'm thinking, well, first of all, Isaiah was it Ezekiel's wheels, but also the chakras, the first 3 chakras, the lower 3 chakras that are all very strong earth energy based. So very strong earth energy, obviously, with this card. At the beginning of the week, we know we have a strong sense of earth energy coming through with the 3 of discs. Our energy and focus is going to be on material progress. You have goals and targets for your work or your projects, and you're not letting anything or anyone get in the way. We also know that the number 3 is the first of the perfected Tesla 369 numbers. It's the first number from which any kind of geometrical structure can be formed, right? So we are operating nearly exclusively in the 3D realms as we move through Monday, Tuesday, and the first part of Wednesday. So just understanding that we're going to be looking for something to balance that. We're always wanting to balance the energies in our lives from a moment-to-moment basis, from a day-to-day basis, and then from a weekly basis. So looking at the big picture from the weeks entirely, okay, we can see at the beginning of the week, we may hit the ground running, but there's going to come a point where, like all marathons, because this is a marathon, this is not a sprint, that we are going to need to stop somewhere for a water break, catch your breath, do some stretches, get recentered, and then hit it again, right? So understand we're going to be, I already know, I don't even have to pull a card to see that we're going to have some kind of thing balancing this. Okay, so understand at the beginning of the week, yes, we are going to be all about the getting it done and making it happen, and that's all perfectly fine. As you feel that energy, run with it. Okay, you and I both know that those times where we have that much energy, we have that much drive, we have that much determination, those moments are rare. Those periods of life are rare. So don't miss out on that opportunity. If you still feel like there is more that you can get it done. If you've run out of things to do, sit for a second and let your mind just ask the question, what's the next best thing I could be doing? What is the next thing I could be doing that is going to move me forward on this path? What's the next thing I can do from a place of love? You ask yourself those kinds of questions and you'll never run out of ideas. Okay. So, but what are we looking at for the latter part of Wednesday and into Thursday and Friday? We have happiness. We have the Nine of Cups. Such beautiful energy, such beautiful card. This is Jupiter in Pisces, complete success, pleasure, happiness, physical well-being. You did your good work for the beginning of the week. You drank your water. You made sure you slept well after you worked your butt off. This is almost perfect happiness, but perhaps temporary. So there's another bit of caution here. We know, okay? We are going to be celebrating. This is celebration mode. This is an excellent conclusion to our work week. We have 9 cups that are perfectly arranged here. They overflow, but this is an ordered, possessive aspect of love. The partaking of a ritual. So ritual may be figuring into the end of the week after all of that hard work, okay, as well. So keep your mind and your heart open for that. But what I want to say about this is, there's so many things to say about this. We go from the 3 of discs at the beginning of the week to the 9. So it was like we exponentialized ourselves. So again, I'm going to say this is a really good balancing energy to the beginning of the week with all that hard work. Now we are in celebration mode. All the hard work we've been doing now brings us the bounty here of the 9 of Cups. Our cup is literally overflowing, and we are just asking people, who is the next person I can bless? Who is the next person I can share this beneficence with? You're reaping the rewards. Your harvest is plenty. You'll be feeling expansive and generous. So be mindful of where all that hard-earned wealth and plenty is going. I feel it's kind of like a locomotive train, and we have just, kind of gotten up a whole lot of steam from the beginning of the week with that 3 of discs energy of very strong, focused on getting it done. We got it done, obviously, with that happiness card at the end of the week. So just be mindful of balancing those extremely big, extremely powerful, extremely just huge energy, okay? Ritual may figure in heavily towards the latter part of the week as well. As I mentioned, you may feel a strong desire to attend a religious service, to have something to do with that kind of thing, with a celebration from all of this hard work, or this hard work may have been in connection with a charitable organization or something like that that's going to have a big shindig afterward, okay? You may feel a strong desire to join a meditation group or participate in a public event or a gathering as part of this week's wrap-up. Trust your heart's guidance always on these things. You'll never make a bad choice when you're choosing from that place of abundance and love. I need to take a drink of tea, guys. Hang on 1 second. There we go. That's much better. There you go. All right. So as I said, really big, like cosmically big, expansive energy, starting off with very strong get it done energy at the beginning of the week with the three of discs, moving into the nine of um, cups energy here at the end of the week. What do we got for the weekend? Ooh, I see. I told you. I knew it. I knew it. The Eight of Cups, indolence. This is Saturn in Pisces. So this is where we kind of got knocked off our rocker, so to speak, a bit. This is the Hebrew letter Hod. Abandoned success, decline of interest in anything. It may represent temporary success, but without any further result. So that may end up happening towards the end of the week. After all of that huge celebration, you may find out that it didn't really get you as far as you were hoping it would. This may involve moving around a lot, either moving around in terms of your place of residence or just pacing sometimes. May mean leaving material success for something higher, though. You may come off of the end of the week after all of this and feel like yes, like it wasn't all that you thought it was going to be, that it didn't get you where you thought it was going to go, and now you're kind of having to reassess everything. And so we have a strong word of caution for the weekend here, as we saw with the previous Nine of Cups energy, that gorgeous energy of expansion and generosity. It could have put you in a place where you're at a party where there's a lot of beverages of adult, content going around. You may have been tempted to overindulge, maybe. Don't give in to these little temporary temptations, though. You're too smart for that. And you've had to deal with those results in the past. You've dealt with this kind of energy before, where the beautiful overflowing energy of the Nine of Cups turned to slime, it turned to mold, it just stopped, it became tasteless and was no longer something attractive. Okay? Now we know that when we ask for guidance, we are going to be receiving it. So when we are asking the divine realms, let us know what the energy forecast is going to be for the week. This is what we are looking at for this week. That's not necessarily a bad thing. We just have a caution at the end. And as in all weather forecasts, if we know we have a weather system coming in, we know to plan accordingly. We get our extra heavy duty jackets and scarves and mittens and hats and boots and whatever we have to do. We will do whatever we need to. We have all the tools that we need available to us, so all we have to do is go and get them. We make things way too complicated, so don't look at this card and go, oh, everything's going to fall apart and collapse. That's not it at all, unless you allow it to do that. But just keep in mind, this is our sign to be especially and particularly mindful as we conclude the week. While it may look easy to grab that extra beer or glass of wine, champagne or piece of cake, we know that too much of a good thing is, well, it's just too much. You know how to enjoy a little of an indulgence, so go ahead and do that. You know also when to say lovingly but firmly, no thank you. So that's all that you need to remember for this entire week. We have that beautiful energy of the Three of Discs, wanting to get it done, feeling powerful, feeling in the flow through Monday, Tuesday, and the first part of the Wednesday, and then coming into the latter part of the week into that Nine of Cups energy. So beautiful. This is a beautiful reading. Just a mindful at the weekend. After all of that, don't emotionally collapse. Don't mentally collapse. Don't lose your mind. Okay? Who is the angel that's going to be watching over us through all of this, up and down and all around? Oh, hello, Angel Isaiah. He says, it's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. Yes, I am watching over you, guiding you, and protecting you through these changes. Oh, I love that. Thank you, Angel Isaiah. So, as we make our way through the coming week, we remember that that hard work, that focused, diligent, get it done work at the beginning of the week, we're celebrating it and enjoying the fruits of all that labor at the end of the week, and it will bring us even more blessings if we don't squander all of that amazingness on any kind of temporary temptation. So, here's the spread for the week so you guys can get a big picture of the week in its entirety, starting out with the Three of Discs, moving into the Nine of Cups, and then our caution at the end of the week for the Eight of Cups to make sure that we don't become that indolent expression of energy, that we stay mindful of where we are and where we're going. We relax, we indulge a bit, and that's it. Right? So there we are. I love you guys. It's going to be a great week. I'm really excited to see how this all unfolds. I'm ready to kick it into gear at the beginning of the week. I am ready for this Three of Discs energy. Bring it on. All righty. Hands up, fists up. We've got this. You've got this. I love you. Have the most amazing, fantastic week. Namaste and ciao for now.